We now have some exciting action in the women's doubles competition here at the 2010 World Cup and World Championship of Table Soccer, all of it, of course, presented by Kazoom Productions and the International Table Soccer Federation. On the left side, representing Germany, it's Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT. On the right side of the table, in this case, the top, it is in the forward position, Marina POHL and Anais NOEL of France. We are underway here in game number one, best 3 games out of 5. The two teams, of course, will switch tables each game, leading right on into that final game, which is divided between the two tables and has become very quickly one of the most exciting formats in the world of table soccer. And Marina POHL able to get her team on the scoreboard first here in game number one. Jim Stevens, happy to be here to bring you all the excitement of the world's greatest event. This is World Championship action, of course. Later this weekend, we'll have the World Cup, with the defending champions, the United States, competing, along with teams from all around the world. This is Marina POHL. There you see Marina in the hat. Stolen away here by Sandra RANFF, who over the last couple of years really has become probably the best player in the world. Sandra's snake shot from the forward position at times overpowering, and of course her enthusiasm, her aggressiveness on the table, and she has now tied it up at 1 here in game number one. It's the women's doubles final here at the 2010 World Championships in Nantes, France. Here's POHL, of course, a Bonzini player, and that is the home table, of course, of the French. The Bonzini, the Germans will play on the tech ball table. There you see a good look at the Bonzini. Really a great looking table. Very traditional table. Not much changes on the Bonzini table. They pretty much stay the same year in and year out, and they are among the most popular tables, certainly, in the world of table soccer. This is Simone BURKHARDT, picked up by her partner, Sandra RANFF. RANFF has it knocked down by POHL, then knocked forward. And that's really the key in this sort of competition, is to win on your home table. In this case, of course, that means the French on the Bonzini table. And then try to steal a game or perhaps just a score in that 5th game. But the key is to hold on your table. We're going to get a timeout right here. There you see two of the great ladies in the world of German table soccer and two French Bonzini world champions. It is 1-1 here in game number one. On the left, there you see Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT, as Sandra puts it back into play, shooting against Anais NOEL. And trying to come near side. That's a nice block by NOEL. Rebound comes back to RANFF. Sandra to the far side. She'll get another opportunity here. And down the middle again. That's 2 of those. She has had success to the middle because Anais NOEL knows that she has to overplay those corners. And it's all about options in the world of table soccer. Marina POHL will look over her options here on the other end. Shooting the traditional snake shot and comes back with a fake near side, stroking it to the far. It's 2-2. Referee for the match, there you see him at the end, the American Tom Yor. Best official in the world in most people's opinion. Of course, reffing a very big match here. It's the World Championship of Women's Doubles here in the year 2010. BURKHARDT with a pass attempt just wide of the man. We're tied up at 2 here in game number one on the French home table, the Bonzini. NOEL, very good shooting the ball back here, and most of the French players on the Bonzini table, of course, will shoot that front pin from every position on the table, including the 2-rod. Some of them are extremely proficient at it. Nice pass along the wall here, and Marina POHL can give her team the lead. Quick shot blocked and taken away by Simone BURKHARDT. Sends up the table and picked up by NOEL. Still 2-2 here in game number one. Remember, this match could go as far as 5 full games. Next, we're going to get to see the tech ball table. Sent up the table and caught beautifully by RANFF. Sandra for the lead. That one off the far corner. POHL had a chance to grab it. A rebound is picked up here by Burkhardt. RANFF and Burkhardt are on the bottom of the screen right now. POHL and Noel at the top. And Marina POHL is going to get another opportunity here. Nice close-up provided by the Kazum Productions team, and that one blocked and taken away by Burkhardt. Both defenders playing very well, opening up this women's doubles final. RANFF has had a lot of opportunities, and if you give her too many, she's going to take advantage of them. She's gone down the middle successfully twice so far, this time to the near side to the back of the goal. It's 3-2. And the German fans roaring in approval in the background. Chipped up here by POHL. RANFF, who is very quick-handed, gets a piece of that one, and then Burkhardt has it taken away by POHL. Marina POHL takes her time and try to come near side rim. That one just off the post, I think. Picked up by Burkhardt. In Germany, there are training centers, and more of them all the time, where the ladies can train on all the different tables. The Bonzini table in most of Germany is not the most popular table. Now, in the states bordering France, it is. It's very popular in Western Germany, along that French border. But the rest of Germany does not play a lot of Bonzini, except at the training centers. This time, RANFF to the far side. Impressive performance from Sandra RANFF. She has given her team a 4-2 lead on the opponent's home table here in game number 1. And a timeout as Sandra able to steal it away. Sandra RANFF, Simone BURKHARDT just a goal away from stealing this first game. Sandra RANFF will step back to the table momentarily with an opportunity to give her team that 1-0 lead. Anais NOEL will defend against Sandra RANFF as Tom Yor, the official, says let's play. As Sandra puts it back into play. Looking for a first game win, and she gets it as she strokes it home to the near side. So Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT come out to steal the opening game on the Bonzini table. We will now head across the arena to the tech ball table, the German home table. Watch this. Sandra rocked, and fired it home to that near side. Here we go. Second game underway. POHL putting it into play. And now, we talked about it in that last game, how the Germans do not play a lot of Bonzini table soccer. The French may play even less tech ball. However, a good pin shot is a good pin shot on any table, as has been proven since we first went to that multi-table format 4 years ago back in Hamburg, Germany. Sandra RANFF, Simone BURKHARDT on the bottom, and Sandra's going to call an early game timeout here as she has her first possession. I think it's just basically to rewrap the forearm brace. Sandra RANFF has possession of the ball on her 3-rod, and she puts it back into play, shooting against Anais NOEL. Sandra, of course, this is her home table, has this one blocked and taken away by the French woman. It is 1-0 in favor of the Germans, RANFF and BURKHARDT. Marina POHL able to pick this one up. Looking for the hole. Taking a lot of time, then tried to go back to that short side, taken away by Simone BURKHARDT. That is smart, though, of the French ladies to really slow the tempo down on a table that is relatively unfamiliar to them. Of course, taking your time is never a bad idea. Banked off the outside wall towards the goal, then picked up here by RANFF. Sandra, once again for the early lead. No score here in the second game. Tried to take it out to the far side. Noel got a piece of it, and Marina POHL picks up the loose ball. Strong defense so far from Anais Noel, who has kept the great Sandra RANFF out of the goal. That's a nice block there by Simone BURKHARDT, who came back to that far corner to take it away. But the rebound does come back to POHL, who gets the scoring underway here in game 2. The French ladies now up 1-0, although they trail 1-0, and they're on the German home table. Sandra chips it up, blocked by POHL, stabbed back towards the goal, and picked up by BURKHARDT. She sends it up the table, intercepted by Marina POHL, who looks pretty comfortable on the tech ball table. But it's taken away here by RANFF. Sandra will look to tie it. Sandra very strong to the far side in particular, off that snake shot set. Noel sends it up the table. BURKHARDT in possession. And stroked home here. It's 2-0. So POHL and Noel come out to get the first 2 of this second game on the German home table. The Germans stole the game on the Bonzini. The French ladies, POHL and Noel, looking to return the favor here on the tech ball table in game number 2. Anais Noel. And picked up here by RANFF. Let's see if Sandra gets a little more aggressive here. Again, her strength is to the far side. Tried to go down the middle here, blocked and taken away, and then set up the table by Anais Noel, picked up by Marina POHL. Looks to give her team a 3-0 lead here in game 2. Shuffling, switching defense shown by BURKHARDT, but POHL makes it 3-0 here in game number 2. Sandra, who still has not scored here in this second game. RANFF has now as she fires it home near side. Yeah, we're going to get a switch for the first time in the match. BURKHARDT to forward, RANFF the power player to goal. And taken away here by BURKHARDT, and she'll call timeout. Bring Sandra back to forward. The French ladies came out to get the first 3 of this second game. Sandra RANFF answered. Then the switch, the takeaway. RANFF will return to forward and have a chance to advance it with an opportunity to perhaps pull her team back within 1. And of course, the German ladies are certainly favored on the tech ball table. Sandra RANFF puts it back into play. Rushes it down nicely along that near wall. Sets it up just the near side of that dot. And strokes it home to the far side and explodes vocally, as we've seen her do. She is a very enthusiastic, aggressive player, and certainly one of the strengths of her game. Of course, the skills are there. She has all the tools, but she also has the mental approach and the aggressive, competitive style that's necessary to be a world champion. Picked up here nicely by POHL. Marina POHL, who has shot it well so far, has this one blocked by BURKHARDT. The ball spins back to Simone. Shot down the middle. POHL able to pick it up here. 3-2 lead for the French ladies. BURKHARDT up the table, gets it into the hands of her partner Sandra RANFF, who has a chance now to tie it up at 3. As she sets it up. Looking near side, far side, or down the middle. Which is it? Down the middle with just a little bit of a pull to that near side. Watch this. She sets it, rocks, and then just flicks it to that corner. That's a nice shot after a good hard fake. 3 in a row from RANFF and BURKHARDT have tied it up. Three here in the second game. Simone BURKHARDT fires that one down and in. Did it go in? Tom Yor taking a hard look at it. Not sure. Let's see what the decision will be. Simone BURKHARDT certainly reacted as if that ball went in. And I believe that went in and out. And asking Anais NOEL, who would know, I think, whether it went in or out. She is saying no. Let's look at it. Watch, see if that ball disappears. Oh, that's off perhaps both posts. I can't tell whether or not it got a little bit of the inside, but they have given it to RANFF and BURKHARDT. Usually with those sorts of situations, you can tell by the sound. It'll make a specific sound when the ball does go in. 4-3 lead, now 4-4. As Marina Pohl with a big shot. And this is a huge game for the French ladies, obviously. They do not want to fall behind 2-0. They will be heading back over to the Bonzini table after this game. But they still would have to steal a game at some point on the tech ball table, and RANFF has a chance to win game number 2 right here. Sandra sets it up, strokes it home. It's 2-0. Let's look at that last shot again. It's that same shot, the big hard rock, and then just kind of a flick to the corner for Sandra RANFF. And we head back over to the Bonzini table for game number 3. Marina Pohl puts it back into play. That good steep angling pass was blocked initially by RANFF, but does get through to Pohl, who has a chance to open up the scoring here in game number 3. But BURKHARDT is there to take it away. And asking there, you can see Marina Pohl looking for a jar. No call made by referee Tom Yor. Interpretations of jar, of what a jar is, are different from country to country. From organization and federation to federation. It's always different, and of course table to table, probably the biggest factor. Nice pass here by RANFF. She and her partner Simone BURKHARDT leading 2-0 in this women's doubles final. Sandra will get another opportunity here as she shoots the snake shot, saves it, and calls timeout.
Sandra RANFF pour cette équipe allemande.
RANFF putting it back into play. Quick shot attempt off one wall, back off the other, and right back to RANFF. 2-0 lead for RANFF and BURKHARDT. Anais NOEL able to take it away once again. It's the French ladies on the top of the screen, or right. At the bottom, it is RANFF and BURKHARDT, the Germans. Simone up the table, picked up again off that back wall nicely by RANFF. And RANFF has that one blocked. BURKHARDT sends it up the table. RANFF had a chance to grab it, but it comes back to NOEL. No, still no score. Each of the 3 games so far have gotten off to a bit of a slow start. But there's always an adjustment period, of course, when you switch from one table to the other. Even if you're going from the opponent's table to your own. You have to readjust, so to speak, to your home table as well. Marina Pohl. And again, the nice race block there by BURKHARDT. Simone off that inside wall, dug out by POHL. Still no score. Third game in a game, of course, that Marina POHL and Anais NOEL must win to stay alive. If the Germans win this game, they are the 2010 world champions. Marina will have another opportunity here to advance it. RANFF really overplaying that high angle, and it's not easy to do on a Bonzini table. The passing hole is a large one. The man's foot is rather small. But RANFF has done a good job, apparently has scouted Marina POHL, knows her game, knows she loves that high chip angle. And RANFF has been very good defensively against that. Marina POHL very good offensively here as she gets the scoring underway in game number 3. And stolen away here by POHL. It's very easy to have a letdown after you win the first 2 games of a match. You tend to lose a little bit of aggressiveness and desire, and sometimes that can be dangerous. Marina POHL with a beautiful shot, the fake near side, and then whipping it out to the corner to make it 2-0. But if you are RANFF and BURKHARDT and you won the first 2 games, and as you say, you take the foot off the accelerator, it sometimes can be dangerous. And POHL and NOEL have come out to get the first 2 of this third game and are trying to develop some momentum. Sandra has her shot blocked. And right now the momentum is shifting over to the French ladies. You get a sense of it just a little bit, and that's understandable. And Marina POHL now with a chance to give her team a 3-0 lead. And she does, as she finds the hole down the middle and then celebrates a little bit herself. So the French ladies starting to get a little energy here in game number 3, and they're up 3-0. 2 of the great French players there and watching on as their ladies are getting themselves back into this match, although RANFF able to find the back of the goal to make it 3-1. (3-1) lead for POHL and NOEL, and it's stolen away here by BURKHARDT in a forward position, and she will call timeout and bring Sandra RANFF back to forward. Bjorn Broza, the great French player, speaking with Sandra RANFF. RANFF will return to forward. And she'll put it back into play. Trailing 3-1, leading 2 games to nothing. She's able to squeeze that one along the wall. Sandra tries to come down the middle, blocked. And finding the near side here. It's 3-2. Remember, if the Germans win this game, they're the champs. Sandra able to take it away. And that one's going to squirt back to POHL. So Sandra had a chance to advance it and perhaps tie this game up at 3. Instead, it's Marina POHL who gets a possession. And there's BURKHARDT to get in the way. BURKHARDT flips it over. That was a pass attempt, and it does clear the zone. Gets it to her partner, RANFF, on the 5. Sandra, once again, an opportunity here to tie it at 3. Sandra RANFF. Tried to come near side. That one blocked up into the air and off the table by NOEL. Anais NOEL will put it back into play. Noel down the middle, blocked by RANFF. Marina Pohl in possession on her passing rod. And another opportunity here to increase the lead for Marina Pohl, who strokes that one just wide of the goal. Rebound comes back to Noel. Anais down the middle, blocked and taken away by RANFF. Sandra. There you see that snake grip that she uses. Then she tries to come down the middle, and Noel doing a very good job defensively right now against Sandra RANFF. And Noel again in possession. Third game, 2-0 lead for Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT of Germany. Marina will set it up. And tried to bring that man across, rimmed it off the corner. Then there's a look over at the French bench. Sandra RANFF picks it up. But both defenders really playing well, as Anais Noel able to take it away. And sends up the table and in. It's 4-2. So the French ladies just a goal away from getting right back into this match. Sandra RANFF able to pass it through. Anais Noel has blocked the last three as RANFF sets it up. Tried to come back down the middle again. Noel makes the stop. Sandra gets it set and strokes it home down the middle. So she waited, tried a couple of straights, and finally had some success down the middle. And you can see her partner Simone BURKHARDT imploring her, let's win this game. Let's not let the French get back into it. Taken away here by RANFF, who is able to pass it along that near wall. And Sandra RANFF can tie it up at 4 as she sets it up. RANFF shooting the snake shot. Strokes it again down the middle. It is world championship point for the Germans, Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT. They need just a goal to claim the 2010 Women's Doubles World Championship. Ball put into play by Marina Pohl, and there's that chip angle that RANFF has been looking for all match long, and she takes it away here. Sandra bounced that one towards the goal. Anais Noel able to pick it up. Of course, Anais can be dangerous back there. You see the more traditional grip that the French ladies use when shooting the ball, and she's going to call timeout. The French team trying to root their ladies on, get them back in the match, but they must have this ball in order to send it to a fourth game. And of course, that fourth game would be over on the tech ball table. Great atmosphere here in the arena. The Germans versus the French for the Women's Doubles Championship as the ball is put back into play by Anais Noel. Noel taking her time, sends that one up the table where it's caught by Pohl. Marina Pohl will look to extend the match right here. Pohl sets it up just on the far side of the goal. Fakes and strokes it home. It's 2-1, and back to tech ball we go. So the French ladies pull out a very tough third game on the Bonzini table, and we will head over to tech ball. The Germans, Sandra RANFF, Simone BURKHARDT now leading 2-1. Let's look at it again. This is the winning shot. She walked it around, really took her time beautifully, gave a good hard fake one way, and then beat BURKHARDT to the corner to win that third game and send it to game 4. But the German ladies are back on their home table and have the ball to open up. Game number 4, Sandra RANFF looking to advance it, knocks it towards the goal, picked off here by Anais NOEL. So we've got ourselves a match. The Germans came out and won the first 2 games. Sandra RANFF really playing well. But Marina Pohl and Anais NOEL were able to win a very close third game, and that shot down the middle by BURKHARDT, blocked back into the goal by Marina Pohl, who now has lost her hat. She has taken off the white hat. Pohl and NOEL at the top of the screen on the right side. RANFF and BURKHARDT at the bottom, and Sandra again looks to advance it. Beautiful pass here. Again, Marina Pohl looking very comfortable on the tech ball table. But more and more, I think you're seeing players around the world from the different ITSF countries train on the other tables. They understand, of course, it's important to win on your home table, but you also have to be able to pick some up on the opponent's table. And so far, here in game 4, Marina Pohl has picked up 2 to give her team the early lead. Sandra looking to cut the lead in half. The French ladies are certainly right back in this match. They won that third game, and Sandra RANFF now able to score to make it 2-1 here in game 4. 2-1 lead in games and score. And this one along the wall by Pohl. Marina comes back to that far side beautifully, and she is starting to really get heated up here, folks. It's 3-1 here in game 4 on the German home table. Sandra will get another opportunity here. RANFF tried to go back to that far side, blocked by NOEL, and then stabbed towards the goal by Pohl, and eventually picked up by BURKHARDT. Simone BURKHARDT using the front pin, which is also the most popular shot in Germany, the standard front pin series, as it is in France, on 2 very different tables. However, both tables very conducive to shooting the standard pin shot. However, as you have seen, Sandra RANFF, a player who shoots the snake. Marina Pohl will shoot the standard pin shot and look to give her team a 4-1 lead here in game 4, shooting against Simone BURKHARDT. Shot attempt blocked by BURKHARDT, but picked up again by Pohl, whose quick shot attempt is hammered home. It's 4-1 in favor of the French ladies. They're just a goal away from sending it down to one final game. Of course, the 5th game always so exciting in this multi-table format. Sandra will find the hole near side to cut the lead to 4-2, and we'll get the switch with BURKHARDT moving to forward, RANFF to goal. The Germans still have 2 timeouts remaining. If BURKHARDT gets a possession, they'll probably use one of them. Sandra, let's see if she's going to shoot back there. Very good banker. There it is. We called it. We saw it. It's 4-3. A 4-3 lead now, after 2 in a row from the Germans. And this one blocked and stolen. And calling timeout is BURKHARDT again. So a big steal here from Simone BURKHARDT to bring Sandra RANFF back to forward. And Sandra will step to the table with a chance to tie this 4th game up at 4 apiece. Sandra RANFF returning to the forward position. Puts the ball back into play. RANFF from snake shot position. Jokes it down the middle. And again, the Germans have a world championship point. This has been a very, very competitive and entertaining match so far. Big ball here for the French. That one's sent towards the goal by the 5-rod of Marina Pohl. Kept out by BURKHARDT. Actually, that is RANFF back there, once again in defensive position. They do have a timeout remaining. Is BURKHARDT going to get a possession? No, it's going to roll to a stop, and the French ladies will put it back into play. Marina Pohl, Anais NOEL were up 4-1, but 3 quick ones from the Germans have tied this 4th game up at 4. And, of course, it's a game that the French ladies, Pohl and NOEL, must win. RANFF could use a timeout here if she wanted, but I think she wants to try to shoot a bank. She scored it the last time she had it back there. Looking at the outside. And tries it. That one went off the corner, and it's rebounded by NOEL. Anais NOEL takes a deep breath, takes her time, and brings it down the table and in. It's 2 games apiece.
Égalité parfaite pour les deux coéquipières.
Watch this as Anais NOEL brings it across, angles it cleanly into the back of the goal. That is a huge shot, and her partner, Marina Pohl, rewards her with a very big bear hug. Great performance by the French ladies. Marina Pohl and Anais NOEL, who have fought back from a 2-0 deficit to send this match down to 1 final game. It'll be played, of course, on 2 tables. 2 balls on the Bonzini, then 2 balls on tech ball, back and forth until someone wins by 2. And, of course, that someone, that team, will be the 2010 Women's Doubles World Champions. Jim Stevens and a big crowd happy to be here to bring you all the excitement of the Women's Doubles Final. RANFF and BURKHARDT on the left, or on the bottom of your screen. On the top and on the right, Marina Pohl, Anais NOEL, 1 game for the 2010 Women's Doubles Championship, and the crowd really into it. You can see the nerves. Anais NOEL very emotional, feeling the support of her French compatriots. As we open up game number 5 with Sandra RANFF in possession of the ball. And here we go. We'll play 2 balls here and then head back over to tech ball. And then 2 balls here, 2 balls on tech ball until somebody wins by 2. And Sandra RANFF will have the first scoring opportunity of game number 5. As she sets it up in snake shot position. RANFF fires it home deep to that far side. It's 1-0, and that is a big shot for the Germans as they now have stolen a ball on the Bonzini table, the French home table, and that's really all you need to do is steal 1 in this 5th game. That means that when we head back over to tech ball, the French ladies really need to get 1 of the 2 at least, and RANFF's going to get a chance here to get 2 of the 2 on the Bonzini table. Sandra has really played well on Bonzini. This is a lady who has performed well in the past at the Bonzini World Championships. That shot up the middle here, it's taken away by RANFF. Sandra, again, looking to steal both balls on the Bonzini table. Sandra fires it near side and angled towards the goal. Sandra RANFF is getting possessions, but she has gotten possessions all match long on the Bonzini. Anais NOEL, who hit that big shot to close out game 4, angles a pass beautifully to Pohl. Some big blocks followed by a great pass. Marina Pohl now can tie this first game up at a goal apiece. Tried to come near side, blocked by BURKHARDT. Rebound comes back to Pohl, who quickly converts near side. It's 1-1. Watch this as she gets it and goes with it, just beating BURKHARDT to that near corner. So we move across the arena, now tied at 1 goal apiece, 2 games apiece. But remember, the Germans stole a ball on Bonzini. If they get both of them on their home table, they'll be up 3-1 and in control, and RANFF's going to get the first scoring opportunity. Sandra taking a look. tapping and stroking it home to that far side. It's 2-1. Two-1 lead, and this one stolen away here and passed through by Burkhardt, who will call timeout and bring Sandra RANFF back to that forward position. Very enthusiastic Bjorn Broza, happy with how things are going. There he is. There's Bjorn. Sandra RANFF returns to forward, puts the ball back into play, and has a chance to give her team a 3-1 lead. RANFF tapping, goes far side here, but this time Noel not going to give it to her. Rebound comes back to Sandra. Takes her time and fires it down the middle. It's 3-1. The Germans get both balls on their home table. You see Sandra going down the middle, splitting the defense, and giving her team a commanding 3-1 lead as we move back to Bonzini. And Sandra steals it away and then loses it to POHL. Marina with a big possession here. POHL try to go back to that far side. Burkhardt with the block. POHL will get another chance to pull her team back within one. And again, Burkhardt with the block. Unfortunately for Simone, it comes back once again to Marina POHL. POHL fires it home near side. He gave her 3 shots, and she's going to score one of them. It's 3-2 now in favor of the Germans. But no matter what, Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT are going to move back over to their home table with a chance to win the match. Whether they'll need 1 or 2 remains to be seen as Sandra sets it up. And tired that one off that near corner. Noel. We'll call timeout. The Germans looking on along with a couple of Dutchmen. Saw the great Henk Hobbits there, the outstanding goalie. The French team starting once again. Get behind their ladies. Ball will be put back into play by Anais NOEL in that goalie position. Angles this one up the table. Burkhardt with the rebound. And Simone loses it to POHL. So Marina POHL, and really the French ladies needed to get both of these goals, and they've got a chance to do that right here. But Burkhardt gave it away and now takes it back. Sends that one up the table. Picked up here on the 5-rod, the passing rod of Sandra RANFF. Sandra brushing it down. Her 5 has been so good. RANFF from snake position. Swings and misses at that one, and she'll call a timeout, or will she? No, she's going to go again. And she does call timeout just as referee Tom Yor says time. So the ball has been taken away from RANFF. That did not count as a timeout, as the time call was made just before she said timeout. Of course, you get 15 seconds on that 3-rod. But she takes it right back. Anais NOEL tried that quick shot. RANFF was there to steal it, and Sandra will again set it up. Try to come near side, blocked by NOEL. Rebound back to RANFF on the 5-rod. It remains 3-2 here in the 5th and final game in favor of the Germans, RANFF and Burkhardt. And Simone BURKHARDT now in possession, fires that one just wide of the goal. And again, RANFF with a nice grab on the 3-rod and a timeout. Sandra RANFF steps back to the table, puts it into play, and looks for a 4-2 lead. RANFF strokes it home near side. It is championship point for the Germans as we return to the German home table, the tech ball, with Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT leading 4-2. Watch this. She took her time beautifully and then squared it off near corner. Back to the tech ball we go. It is world championship point for Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT. Of course, they had a world championship point in both games 3 and game 4. Big shot here for POHL. Takes her time. Tried to go back to that short side, taken away by BURKHARDT. World championship point for the German ladies. Sent up the table and picked up here by RANFF. Sandra RANFF has possession on the 5. And now on her 3 with a chance to win the world championship. For the 2010 Women's Doubles World Championship, Sandra RANFF. Pokes it to that far side. Noel there to get the block. RANFF gets the rebound, resets it, and strokes it home, and there it is. Sandra RANFF and Simone BURKHARDT of Germany are the 2010 ITSF World Champions. What a great performance by those ladies, and Anais NOEL and Marina POHL as well. Congratulations to Sandra and Simone as Sandra closes it out with that shot down the middle.
On se retrouve demain matin pour la suite de cette World Cup 2010. Bonne fin de soirée à tous. Et à demain matin pour la suite des qualifications de la Coupe du Monde.